Welcome to CAT 2025. CAT 2025 consisted of three sections. The first was verbal ability and reading comprehension. The second was data interpretation and logical reasoning. The third was quantitative aptitude. In the verbal ability and reading comprehension, overall this section was tough, not easy. It required in-depth understanding of English languages, having very good reading ability and good vocabulary. Not only good reading ability, but reading from diverse genre, reading different things, fictional, non-fictional, story, historical, philosophical things. Then only you can perform good in this section. This section had four type of questions. One was passage was given and you have to answer the questions. And remember, the questions were not in direct nature. They were indirect questions. Means that those questions require analytical ability to answer. They were not directly handpicked from the passages. The question required inference. The question required logical understanding from the passages. And the passages were from not just from Indian context, they were from foreign context also. Those passages were quite unheard of. So until unless you have diverse reading from different genre, you would not perform good in this section. The second type of question in this section was summary. A passage were given and you have to find the best summary or best inference from that passage. And yes, it was not simple. The passages were complex in nature. It required attention to detail and proper understanding of passages. Then you can find the best summary. The third was you have to, four sentences was given. You have to arrange those sentences to form a coherent passage. The fourth was fill in the blanks. A passage was given and fill in the blanks in that passage was given and a sentence was given. You have to fill that sentence so as this passage become coherent. So this was in general about the verbal ability and reading comprehension. The second section was data interpretation and logical reasoning. Data interpretation and logical reasoning. This section was moderate to tough level. Moderate to tough level. The question were both from data interpretation and logical reasoning. The key to success in this section was your speed, your ability to understand the questions from data interpretation, your numerical aptitude and your logical reasoning. The more paper you would have solved before attempting the actual CAT 2025, the more test series you would have taken before attempting CAT 2025, the better chances of you would have been succeeding in this section or nailing this section. The third and the last section was quantitative aptitude section, which is popularly known as maths, quantitative ability, QA section. It had questions from all the three segments: geometry, algebra, as well as arithmetic. The questions were moderate in level. It was not tough, it was not easy, it was moderate in level. Basic understanding of formulas, conceptual clarity, as well as how many papers you would have solved and how much practice you had done for this section. This section was moderate in difficulty. Overall, in this section, you could have secured very well percentile if you have practiced well for your maths. Basic book like NCERT, basic book like Arihant publication Quantum CAT by Sarvesh Kumar Verma, all these things would have helped you in this section. So overall, quantitative QA section was moderate tough. Data interpretation and logical reasoning was moderate to tough level, and verbal ability and reading comprehension was tough. So overall the paper was on difficulty level moderate to tough level. So if you have attempted judiciously in this paper, considering minus marking, and attempted it wisely and had practiced proper before attempting the CAT 2025, there are good chances that you could have secured very well in this CAT 2025. So this was in brief analysis in 5 minutes about CAT 2025. Wish you all the best for your results. About me, I have taken CAT consistently from 2009 till this year, have secured 99 percentile many times. So this was my analysis from my past experience of taking CAT 17 times. Hope you find this analysis good. Remember, the secret to success is hard work. The secret to success is practicing question paper. The secret to success is solving test series. The more you sweat in peace, the less you bleed in war. So practice more and more, your life would become easy. Work hard till you achieve your success, and all the best for your CAT results. Thank you. Vande Mataram. Jai Hind.